Hi, everybody. So firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for being here this evening and supporting Nina. It's lovely to see so many faces here and to I can say meet some new people, but obviously we haven't done introductions, but virtually meet and see you. So I'm Savannah. So as Phil said, I am Phil and Rosita's granddaughter. So I have kind of grown up with the business. I've grown up with the products. I've been using them for almost my whole life. Obviously, when in my teenage years, I kind of dabbled with some other products, but I always ended up going back to our products because I just think they're amazing. I decided to start doing the business myself because obviously I'm quite young and I just found I was in education for 19 years and I just thought it was a bit crazy that when I was due to be leaving university soon, I'm kind of expected to jump straight into a job, usually typically a 9 to 5 job. And that just wasn't really for me. I love to travel. I like to be able to go and explore. Obviously, I go and visit Phil and Rosita in Spain a lot because obviously I'm in the UK. I have family in other parts of the world as well. And I just love to travel. So just going straight into a job just wasn't for me, especially after spending 19 years in education already. So I do work. I'm not saying that I don't work at all. But I work less hours. I work a more flexible job, and I do this alongside. And then eventually, I'm aiming to replace my income so I can do this full time, which will give me more freedom to be able to do what I want, work on my own terms, and work from anywhere, which is obviously the ultimate goal for somebody who likes to travel. So I'm just going to go over just some of the skincare and personal care products. As Phil said, we have about 300 products in the range. Obviously, I don't want to keep you that long to go over all of them this evening. So I've just picked out a few. Something that I just also wanted to say before I get started is that I don't know if Phil already mentioned this or not, but we actually own 80% of the world's aloe vera. And because of that, we're able to put so much aloe into our products. I'm sure most of you have probably used an aloe product before. And I'm not sure how aware of this you are, but if you look on the ingredients list on the back, the ingredients are listed based on the quantity of that ingredient in the product. Quite often, if you pick up a random aloe vera product off the shelf, you will see that the quantity of aloe is quite far down the ingredients list. Whereas ours, because we own so much aloe vera, we're able to use that and put that into our products. So actually, I'm going to speak. I think I've got 11 products here this evening that I'm going to talk to you about. 9 of them, aloe vera is the first ingredient on the list. On the other couple, it's maybe like the second or third ingredient on the list. So that's always something to bear in mind when you're looking at products in the future. Always have a look at the ingredients list on the back because it's some not obviously not all companies, but some companies aloe vera is just a selling point. But that's definitely not the case for us. We are the aloe vera company. So I'm going to start with this first. So this is our aloe vera jelly. So this is one of our most popular products, and it's literally as close as you can get to cutting aloe leaf in half and using the gel, breaking it open and putting it on your skin. This has just been stabilized. That's the only difference. So it's basically identical to the inner leaf aloe. It's a topical gel that soothes and calms the skin. So again, I'm sure you've probably heard many times before that aloe vera is great for burns and, specifically sunburns. This is such a good product for that. It goes on, it is really soothing. It's quite cool, especially if you are abroad or, I don't know if most of you are in Spain, maybe, I'm not sure. If you keep this in the fridge as well, it's even more soothing and cooling on your skin after you've been in the sun. It also lubricates sensitive skin, and it's also a multiple use product as well. It's also great for quick relief. So I am prone to mosquito bites. When I go abroad, mosquitoes love me. So there's this product and another product that I'm going to talk about later. These are my go-to for mosquito bites because it helps to soothe any itching, and it also helps to heal it a lot faster as well. I actually have some photos from when I was in Spain last summer of the timestamps of when I noticed my bites and when I started using this, because I also swell as well with my bites, and how quickly it went down after using this product on it. I personally also use this on my spots as well. We don't actually kind of recommend, like it's not made for that. But I personally use this if I have any spots or areas that I'm prone to getting spots. I use this on those areas, and I notice that any spots go down a lot faster than usual. And I like to just use it. I personally am prone to spots on my nose and on my lower chin. So I just put that on there every day just to help reduce any spots. So that's amazing multiple use product. It's great for first aid as well. And also you can use it on animals. I don't know if any of you guys have any pets, but I've got cats and they quite often get into cat fights. They have scratches. Sometimes they have little tears in their ears. And I use this. And again, another product I'll talk about later on them to help soothe that and clean it as well. So the next product is a product that Phil's already mentioned, which is the Aloe Propolis Cream. So this is the cream, sorry, just getting the lighting right. So this is the cream that he mentioned is like a aloe cream, but with added bee propolis as well. So this is a great everyday moisturizer, but specifically for people with dry skin. Again, as Phil said, we don't want to make any medical claims, but this is great for anybody with dry or itchy skin conditions. So it can really help to soothe any irritation and obviously hydrate as well with the use with the aloe vera in there. It has a very rich and creamy texture because it contains aloe vera, bee propolis, and it also contains chamomile as well. So it's great for maintaining like a healthy, nice skin texture and tone as well. And it's also a really good night cream in the winter months when, you know, when your skin's a bit drier because of the wind or the cold weather. It's really good a night cream as well. So as I said, it's got propolis, it's got aloe, it's got chamomile, and it also contains vitamins A and E as well, which are also recognised for the natural skin conditioning properties. And this is also a multiple use product as well, which you'll probably hear me saying quite a lot about most of our products this evening. So the next one is our Aloe Forever Scrub. So this is a natural exfoliator. So again, the difference for me, one of the key differences why I love this over some other exfoliators is that we do not use plastic microbeads in this. You know, you get the grainy bit in exfoliators. Quite a lot of exfoliators will use plastic microbeads, whereas we use microspheres of jojoba instead, which is obviously more natural. So it's obviously better for your skin, but not only that, it's also better for the environment as well, because when you think about it, you're using those plastic microspheres and they're going straight down the drain and they're going to be really harmful to the marine life as well. So not only is this better for us, but it's better for the environment as well. So those little microspheres of jojoba help to scrub away any dirt and debris, leaving your skin feeling super fresh and smooth, clean, vibrant. It just rolls over the skin nice and gently. It's very, very gentle, clearing out any pores in the skin that are being clogged up, which makes the skin obviously look more dull. So this makes you feel more and look more vibrant as well. So it's gentle enough for everyday use. It reveals healthy looking skin, and we do actually have another exfoliator in the range as well that I'm not going to go over this evening, but we have another one that has even finer microspheres. So I personally like to use this one on my body, and I use the one with finer microspheres on my face, just because obviously it's a little bit more sensitive on the face. So the next product is just the usual aloe moisturising lotion. So obviously the one before was with propolis. This is just without propolis. So this is also a very silky moisturising cream, quite rich as well, quite rich and thick. It contains obviously aloe. It does contain jojoba oil as well, and it also contains collagen and elastin, which I'm sure you are aware is very good for your skin and keeping it looking young. So it absorbs into the skin really nicely. I personally love to use this moisturizer as a makeup base. Again, we have a couple of moisturizers in our product ranges, but this is the one that I always go to as my everyday moisturizer every morning. And especially if I'm going to wear makeup, I love to use this one before, just because of the rich, smooth feeling it gives me on my face, perfect for when I apply makeup. So it also works really well with maintaining the skin's natural pH balance. It doesn't contain any lanolin either. And yeah, this is just a staple go-to for me. I love this moisturizer. Next is our deodorant. So this is called the Aloe Evershield. So I personally, growing up, was always a spray-on girl. I never liked to roll on. I always liked to spray. But then I kind of, as I got older and became more educated on products and everything and like health and wellness, I realized that that's actually quite bad for you. So the reason one of the main reasons why I decided to switch to this is that this is alcohol free and also free from aluminium salts, which is obviously really important for everybody, but especially for us as women, because you have to be careful of what you're using. You don't want to be blocking anything that's going to cause any nastiness. I'm not going to say it, but you just need to be really careful of what we're using. So like I said, it's alcohol free and free from aluminium salts. It's long lasting and lasts all day. It has a super neutral and fresh scent to it, so it's actually unisex. Both males and females just use the exact same one. And it's also really good for using after shaving or waxing. Again, because of the aloe vera, it's very soothing. I'm sure you know how it feels sometimes when you put especially a spray on after you've shaved and maybe accidentally cut yourself a little bit. It's very painful. But because of the aloe vera in this, it actually helps with that instead of being painful. It's very soothing and helps to heal it as well. And this is also very rich in texture as well. It's very smooth and just rolls on. So next, again, also for personal care, is the tooth gel. So this is called the Forever Bright Tooth Gel. So this has a very high content of aloe vera, and again, it has bee propolis in it as well. It has a very refreshing mint flavour, and it's got a very vibrant green colour. So I know it's very popular with children. They find it quite fun because it's just a bit different to some of the other toothpaste. So the other difference is that we call it a tooth gel rather than a toothpaste, and again, that's because of the ingredients. The bee propolis that's in there added to the aloe vera helps to give an extra sparkle as well. It's really good for your gums just as much as it is for your teeth. So for example, my mum, who has also been using the products for a very, very long time, since she was in her 20s, she had gum disease, but using this has helped it to keep on top of that. It's gum diseases actually can run through the family as well. So when I was going to the dentist as a teenager, I was always being told to keep an eye on my gums and everything because I might get the same. And I've been able to avoid that. And, I have no exact reason why, but obviously I've been using this since I was a baby. So for me, I will never go away from using this because it's just helped keep my teeth and my gums just so nice and healthy. And obviously everybody brushes their teeth, hopefully. So obviously this is a great everyday product to keep you feeling nice and fresh and healthy as well. So next is the Aloe Liquid Soap. So this is quite a few of our products have won awards, but this is one of our award-winning products. Again, a product that I've been using since I was a baby. When I say I've been using it, it was being used on me and I've just continued to use it myself. So this is very gentle on the skin. It's the aloe is very soothing. Again, I mean, kind of repeating myself a little bit because obviously of all the amazing benefits of the aloe. But this is also really good. This can be used for all the family. So as I said, it was being used on me as a baby. So it's soft and sensitive enough. Soft enough on sensitive skin and can be used on all of the family. So from babies and all the way up. There's no kind of you don't have to watch out on what sort of skin or what sort of age you're using on. So it's great for bubble baths for your little ones. And also I'm sure you're aware of how bad some soaps can be because of some of the chemicals and everything that go into them. They can actually dry out your skin rather than just cleaning. You won't find that with this because we don't use any of those harsh ingredients. And again, as I already mentioned, the aloe is super soothing, so you don't get that dryness. This was a very, very popular product, especially during the pandemic when obviously everybody was extra conscious of washing their hands even more. This was really popular because obviously, as I'm sure you know, so many people were finding really dry skin on their hands because of the soaps that they were using beforehand. So then the next products I'm going to kind of talk about collectively because that is the shampoo and the conditioner. As I'm sure you can see, I have very long hair. And again, I've been using these almost my whole life. Again, like I said, I kind of dabbled with a few other products in my teenage years, but I've always, again, gone back to these. They are amazing. We did change the formula slightly a handful of years ago, And I'm a little bit obsessed with these. I will never ever change from these. I absolutely love them. So they are sulfate free. I'm sure your hairdresser's probably made sure that you're using sulfate free shampoos and conditioners before, so that's obviously really good. They're great for everyday use. If you did wash your hair every day, I know obviously we kind of recommended not to, but you can use them every day if you wanted to. They rinse away dirt and oil, but don't strip away any natural oils. They're deep and cleansing, and really good for all hair types, which is obviously another amazing thing, is that all hair types, everybody of all hair types can use these. It's a very lightweight formula, very nourishing, soothing, and gentle on the scalp as well. So anybody who has any problems with their scalp, I've come across people who have just generally get an itchy scalp or dry skin, and this has really helped them as well. I noticed that my hair just grows so fast and doesn't get, obviously it will eventually get a little bit dry because that's what hair does, but in comparison to some other people, I've just always had comments about how long my hair has got and how it still looks so healthy and shiny as well. There are two other products I use on my hair as well. It's not just thanks to the shampoo and conditioner, but obviously they are the staples that I always use, and I've introduced two other products into my hair routine as well. So the next product I'm going to talk about is one that I kept referring back to earlier. To some people, it might seem such a simple and basic product, but it is probably my most raved about product. So this is our Aloe Vera Lips. So this is a lip balm. It's obviously easy to carry, pocket-sized lip balm. It might just seem like your basic product, but like I said, it's obviously aloe vera. It's full of jojoba and also 3 types of other wax. As a lips is supposed to do, it's ideal for soothing chapped and dry lips. But for me, the reason why this is such an amazing product, again, is because it's multiple use. I use this for everything. So when I was talking about the mosquito bites, this is the other product that I use on mosquito bites. This is obviously great for out and about. You can pop this in your pocket, in your bag, always have this on me. Use my aloe vera jelly probably more so when I'm at home because obviously it's a little bit bigger. But not only bites, this is good for blisters, for cuts, for shaving cuts, for burns, literally for everything. This is like my little first aid stick that I always have on me. We kind of have a bit of a joke in our family because as soon as somebody hurts themselves, we just shout, whack some lips on it. That's always a bit of a running joke, just purely because we use it for everything. It's not just a lip balm. It is a first aid stick, and it's just amazing for everything. I personally have a part-time job working at a wood-fired restaurant, so we have a massive pizza oven that everything goes into. We have cast iron, sorry, that we cook food in, and ramekins and everything that get really hot. So this is a perfect product for having on me all the time because obviously it's so easy to just accidentally touch something that's super duper hot. And you just whack that straight on it. Obviously run it under cold water as well, whack that straight on it. And it just soothes it. It takes away that burning pain, and it heals a lot faster as well, and also helps with scarring as well. So the last product I'm going to talk about this evening is also one that Phil kind of hinted on earlier, but didn't say too much about. So when he was talking about the aloe gel drinks, he mentioned about how that is kind of our best-selling product. So it has recently been taken over by our newer product, which is the Forever Marine Collagen. So we've had this for a couple of years now. I'm sure you've heard all about collagen. It's definitely become much more of a buzzword nowadays. So this is actually a food supplement for your skin. So you get a box like this of 30, so that's your month's supply. And they're all in little sachets like this. And you have one of these a day. So collagen is really good for your skin, your hair, your nails. We've also had reports of people noticing differences with their energy levels, their joints as well. So many different things that it's actually not necessarily marketed for, but people have been having so many amazing results with our collagen. So you literally just have one of these every evening. Again, some people like to pop this in the fridge It has a tart berry flavor. I haven't personally tried another collagen before, but I've heard so many people saying that every collagen they've had tastes horrible. I like to reference this to tasting a bit like a Haribo Tangfastic. Like it definitely has a tart flavor, but I have mine in the evening, and I love looking forward to having it before I go to bed because it makes me feel like I'm having a bit of a naughty sweet treat before I go to bed, which is always very nice. So this just helps to maintain healthy skin. It supports the appearance of firmer skin. Also, from the age of 25, you produce 1% less of collagen every single year. And then that is so obviously collagen helps to firm your skin. So obviously if you're losing collagen, that's when your wrinkles and everything start to appear, which obviously we're still going to get, but this just reduces the rate of how quickly that happens. So that is it from me. I don't want to ramble on too much longer, but I hope that that was helpful, and I hope that you enjoyed hearing some about the skincare and the personal. Again, we have so many more products. If there is anything specific that you would like to find out more about or any specific areas, just let Nina know. We'll make sure you get the right information sent over.